Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Principles have no force except when one is well fed. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done thousands of times. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool, than open it and remove all doubt. Anger is an acid that can do more to the vessel in which it is stored, than anything on which it is poured. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. If you tell the truth, then you don't have to remember anything. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is still putting on its shoes. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Never allow someone to be your priority, while allowing yourself to be their optional. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side, he which never shows to anybody. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. A clear conscience is a sign of a bad memory. The human race has only really effective weapon, and that is laughter. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. The best way to cheer yourself up is to cheer somebody else up. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. It is better to deserve honors and not have them, than to have them and not deserve them. Obscurity and incompetence, that is the life that is best worth living. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Let us make a special effort to stop communicating with each other, so we can have some conversation. There are basically two types of people. People who accomplish things, and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. There was never yet an interesting life. Such a thing is an impossibility. Inside of the dullest exterior there is a drama, a comedy, and a tragedy. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. Good judgment is the result of experience, and experience the result of bad judgment. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80, and gradually approach 18. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities, truth isn't. Just when I thought I was learning how to live, 'twas then I realized I was learning how to die. Work like you don't need money. Dance like no one is watching. And love like you've never been hurt. A few fly bites cannot stop a spirited horse. Training is everything. The peach was once a bitter almond. Cauliflower is nothing but cabbage with a college education. The fact that man knows right from wrong proves his intellectual superiority to the other creatures, but the fact that he can do wrong proves his moral inferiority to any creatures that cannot. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often.